Fish extenders are Disney Cruise Line's version of Secret Santa. Should you do it? Hello, my fellow Disney cruisers. You probably clicked on this video because you either want to know what a fish extender is or you want to know if you should do a fish extender. We will get to that shortly. First off, if you're returning to our Disney Cruisers family, then hit that thumbs up down below so we know that you're here. And if you want to be a part of the Disney Cruisers family, then you should subscribe. Join us so then you can click the big thumbs up down below too. Fish extenders on the Disney Cruise Line. They are done on every single ship, on every single sailing. They are free to participate in, and most of the time you find your fish extender group either on your cruise's Facebook group, the Facebook group that is made specifically for your cruise sailing, or you can find a group on the Dis boards. They are completely free to join, however you do have to purchase the fish extender gifts. Most cabins will have some sort of bucket or bag or pocket thing hanging by their cabin door. This is the thing that you put your gifts in. So if you are assigned 10 cabins, you will make or purchase gifts for 10 cabins. You will then disperse them throughout your cruise into each of these bags by the corresponding cabin door. You will also get gifts in return. So everybody that's in your fish extender group will drop off a little something in your bag by your door throughout the cruise. This is a super fun and exciting thing to participate in if it's something you think that is super fun and exciting. Everyone likes to receive gifts. You don't know when they're coming, they're unexpected. You know you're going to get something from some people on your cruise, but you don't know what it's going to be or when you're gonna get it. Because of this, it can be very exciting to be in a fish extender group, never knowing when you might get a little present. If you like giving things away to people as well, this is your opportunity to give things away to people. You can even just be a pixie duster, not be a part of a fish extender group, and then just randomly put things by people's door. And if you do it that way, you're giving and not receiving anything. So let's get down to brass tacks. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming it means let's get down to business, or let's get to the basics, or the nitty gritty, or the meat and potatoes. You know, that. Let's talk real talk for a second. I'm going to tell you my opinion on fish extenders. My family, we do not participate in fish extenders. Now, I have good reasons. Hear me out before you're all judgy and you're like, no, what? She calls herself a Disney cruiser and she doesn't do fish extenders? Here's why. Many reasons, actually. One, that's money you have to spend. Even if you make something, you have to buy the supplies. You cannot make something for free. Even if you get stuff at the dollar store, which if you want to, I have a video on that. If you want to get stuff at the dollar store, you are still buying things for $1. So even if you get one item that you find to put in someone's bag, even if you do 5 cabins, well, that's $5. Well, then you have to buy something to put your item in, like a goodie bag type bag, wrapping paper, a box of some sort. That's more money that you are spending. Then if you want to write your name on like a little gift tag, that's more money that you're spending. So is it possible to do fish extenders for about $10 to $20? Yes. But if I did a fish extender gift for $10 or $20, I would feel guilty. Now, I know some people say, it's okay, I don't care what other people give me. It's the thought that counts. We're all a part of this fish extender group. We're just here to have fun. And that's fine. You might like my $2 gift, but I'm gonna feel so horrible if you give me this blanket that you crocheted for 2 weeks straight, or a handmade ornament, or a embroidered bag. I would love the gift, and I feel so bad that I gave you a $2 gift. Number 2, they take up space. In order to bring gifts to everyone in your fish extender group, you have to have enough space in your luggage to bring gifts to everyone in your fish extender group. That could be something that makes you go over your suitcase allowance. That could be something that makes you go over weight in your suitcase. It's also something else that you have to carry on the ship. And not only are you bringing your fish extender gifts, but you also have to bring your thing to put the fish extender gifts in. And then also you have to take home everything. So it is one thing you're like, oh, Ashley, I know, I have all my fish extender gifts. They all fit perfectly in the left side of my suitcase. Good, great, that's great. But the problem is, you don't know what you're getting. What if everyone gives you like a 5-pound piece of wood with your name carved in it? Like, you have no idea. I mean, that's kind of weird. But you have no idea what people are going to give you and how much you're going to get of things. Especially if you have 4 people in your family. I know a lot of people like to do special gifts for the kids too. That's multiple gifts per stateroom that you're getting. No idea how heavy they are, no idea how big they are, or how much they can bend and fold down into your luggage. Now, you can bring an extra suitcase just to put your fish extender gifts in, or you can be willing to throw stuff away if it doesn't fit, or you can be willing to purchase more luggage on your cruise ship to take home with you. The third reason why we don't participate: my kids are super young enough to where if they made you something or did some kind of crafty thing, you wouldn't probably want it. I love it because I'm their parent, but if you got it, you'd be like, what am I supposed to do with this? Therefore, the fish extender gifts either I have to make myself, which I don't have time for, or I have to purchase, which I don't have money for. There's a lot of things on Etsy that you can buy that can be made for you. And this brings me to my fourth reason. If you're going to get something made on Etsy or you are going to make it yourself, you need time. My family uses the Florida resident rate when we go on our cruises. So we don't know we're going on a cruise until about 3 months before we go on the cruise. By that time in the groups, a lot of the fish extender groups are closed. And if I were, because I'm not making something, if I were to buy something, figure out what to buy or have something made on Etsy, that takes a while. So you have to factor in how much time you have before you go on your cruise and if you have enough time to get everything you need to take with you. What was that? Fourth reason? Yes. Fifth reason. I have so much to worry about packing. I know that there is somebody in your family who is responsible for making sure that every single thing you need on the cruise gets on the cruise ship. Someone who is responsible for making sure everyone has the right documentation that they need to get on their cruise ship. That person in my family is me. I mean, I've done it plenty of times. I know exactly what I need. I already have lists in my planners that are permanent and in my phone that tell me everything I need to bring with me, but I still run around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to find everything that I need, making sure I have it all in order up to the minute we drive to the port. Making sure I have bags and bags of gifts would just make my stress level go up higher than it needs to be. Sixth reason, I pay for the cruise to go on the cruise and enjoy my time on the ship. I really think people don't understand, especially if you're on the Dream Class ships, they are big. It takes, like if you've ever done the midship detective agency, I mean, that's just midship. And that is a ton of walking and takes forever. Delivering your fish extender gifts takes time. If you were on a 3 or 4 night cruise, I do not want to spend time delivering gifts. Like it could take hours to deliver these gifts. Or you could split up your family and have them run up and down the hallways and do them really quick, but I feel like that's not the point of fish extender gifts. I feel like the point of fish extender gifts is to do it as a family all together so you have that experience of giving things to people. Even if it only took 45 minutes of my time, that is 45 minutes of my time that I don't want to spend delivering gifts. And that brings me to my seventh thing, gifts that I don't even know if people want. There are some really cool gifts where people give things that are like related to where they live. And it's not just something like a shot glass that says the word Maine on it, but maybe something really cool that's also associated with Maine, like crackers for like lobster or crab. Those are neat gifts. But I've also seen gifts where people give out like paintings that wouldn't match anything in my house that I wouldn't put out, or gifts that are like Tic Tacs and like cute little things that have like cute little like cruise sayings on them, but they don't really have a purpose, or it's not something I might be like, oh, okay, I guess I could have that, but it wouldn't be anything that I would ever go out and buy for myself or have in my household. So I feel like I don't even know if everybody's gonna like what I give them, because I don't know if I would like everything I would get in return. Like I don't wanna give somebody the feeling like, oh, my gifts are so cool, I loved my gift, and then they get yours and they think that it's a piece of junk, and then they get disappointed and they're on their cruise. Like I don't wanna be the person who makes them disappointed. So for me, spending my time on the cruise, delivering things I don't even know if people want, like I feel like I could be doing other things on my Disney cruise. You wait so long to go on a Disney cruise and it's supposed to be about your family, just my opinion. Okay, and now my eighth reason, I think I'm on 8. It's kind of like countering the people who say, but your kids will love it. It's so fun for our kids really enjoy it. But honestly, would your kids even know if it didn't happen? Like my kids don't even know about them. My kids just think that the fish extender bags are like their decoration. Like they don't even really understand the concept. Your kids are loving that you are on a cruise. They love everything about the cruise. They might be excited if they come back and see a little trinket or something left for them in their fish extender bag. Yes, that might excite them, but it's not like they're not excited on the cruise. Like there's so much that they're doing and they're having so much fun. A little trinket here or there isn't going to like really up their vacation level and be like, oh yes, I love the Disney cruise because I got that little PE bag with my name on it. It might be things that are nice to have, but it's not necessarily something they need to get on the cruise. And I don't want to be the one who tells my kids when we go back to the room and our fish extender's empty that, well, maybe there'll be more tonight. And I don't want to be at the pool and hearing them tell me, can we go back and check our fish extender? Can we go back and see if we have a prize? And I don't want them to say, well, how come she got her prize now and I didn't get a prize yet? But I just feel like it's so much extra stress for a mom to have to deal with. Is something they don't really know that they're missing or care that they're missing. And Disney cruises are fabulous enough that it just seems like fish extenders are way more stress than it needs to be. The concept and the idea is good. It's nice. Some people do enjoy it. It's probably easier if you don't have kids, easier if you are crafty or you have your own Etsy shop and you're able to make things very quickly and inexpensively. But for my family, we just do not participate. It's not our thing. Now I know. Go ahead. You can yell at me. I know it's coming in the comments. You can yell at me. That's fine. This is my opinion of why we don't do them. So maybe people can see the reasons why not everyone participates. If you go around the ship and notice, not many people participate. And you're thinking, oh, actually, yes, a lot of people participate. There's lots of people in my group. If you go down the hall and you start counting doors that participate and don't participate, because you can tell because they have somewhere to put the fish extender gifts. So you'll notice that most people on the cruise ship do not participate. Whether or not that's because they don't know about it or they don't want to do it, I don't know. But it's not something the majority of the cruise does. It's not something that people are going to be like, oh my goodness, why is that door the only door that doesn't participate in fish extenders? That's not going to happen. It's not even going to be noticeable that you don't do it. A lot of people even take these cruises and don't even know what the things hanging from the doors are for. Put in the comments how much you hate this video and hate my opinion. Or for the select few of you who agree with me, tell me too, because I do feel like I'm probably not the only one who thinks this, but I mean, I could be, because I do know it's like a big to-do on Facebook. I appreciate you staying with me to the end of this video. Probably some of you just stayed long enough to write down all the reasons that I'm saying so you can counter them back with your opinion, but that's okay. Anything to start a conversation about Disney cruising, because that's what I'm here for. I love Disney cruises, but not fish extenders. I don't like fish extenders. I think I might have mentioned that. I'm not totally sure though. If you have a general question about fish extenders, you can put that down below too and I'll answer it for you. But until next time, I will see you real soon. Bye cruisers, don't hate me. You still like me. I'll do other videos with things you like, I promise.